Hey guys, we're back with another video. This time we're going to do a requested video. We're going to do a rebuild of Tottenham. Also, another reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like whenever I simulate, they do really poorly. So I'm going to try and get them to be a better team. Also, Twitter, a lot of people that say that Tottenham are poorly in the game, so they normally tend to do pretty poor. This is the tactic that we're running with. This is our best 11, by the way. I'm gonna have some on the winger as well. Yeah, I feel like they have a pretty decent by just changing up the roles, trying to suit the roles to them. Like this guy here, he likes playing for winning. So essentially, I would like to do this, but then the guy doesn't play very well up here. So like maybe in the next season we're doing original, so I want to start off as the squad would be in the Premier League. Predicted finish in 7th, so finishing above that for me, get into Europe. My goal this first season. I feel like we can do it. I think the squad is good. The worst thing is Charlison isn't really that good. So maybe in the next transfer window we should look at selling Charlison, getting a better goal scorer here. Let's see. And event comes here. Pedro Porro wasn't actually selected when I did the tactics, so I had to change up the role. I would go in there. I feel like there's a lot of strength in this team, a lot of good players. Madison, obviously, a great player, one of their best. So let's go into the set piece. Let's do the set piece. I think I'm gonna go hybrid. I'm gonna go far post. Balanced, but I want to play far post. In the far post, I feel like mid post isn't working as well as it should. Outswinger. I'm just gonna do this real quick. So I'm happy with this. Let's just set another. I like the short corners. Really do like the shorts are pretty. I do the far post outswinger more often. But yeah, with that in mind, let's get into the rebuild. It's going to be a free season, and our goal is going to be win a trophy, consistently get into the Champions League. Third one will be to challenge for the title. It's going to be a 3-year rebuild. Don't want to do a 5-year because I feel like Tottenham is a very established team. Let's see how we get it. Hey guys, we're back for the Tottenham save. Showed you guys a tactic. We changed a little bit of tactic actually. I saw after the first month things weren't going so well, so I changed to kind of similar. We just kind of pushed a few people up and put wing backs instead of positions. Just trying, and I changed it to gegenpress. Yeah. Other than that, not many changes. But let's see where we finished. Finished in 8th. What we predicted? We predicted 7th, so did worse than I expected. Seems like we were in 7th for a majority of the season. Had a tough end, 56 points. We had a really bad March and a really bad May as well. I mean, in 8th place, at least we didn't get sacked. I really do feel like I need to get a winger. He's just not good enough. 14 finishing for my striker. Sorry, but I don't need you here if you're that crappy. Feels like my team otherwise is pretty good. Maybe a better left back as well. Ben Davids is 31. Pedro Porro, he is good, but we'll see. Let's look into stats. Probably keep Pedro Porro. Decent player. Richarlison, 14 goals, 10 assists. He just isn't the player that I want him to be. And to be honest, I don't rate him, so I'm sell him. Huming Song, 11 and 3. Objerg, 10-6. Kuleveski 7-8, Vani 7-3, 6-7 for Madison, Bissouma, Solomon, Mickey Van de Ven actually scored 4 goals, 4 assists. Really good from him. Pedro Porro didn't even start that many games. Well, we're going to see what we do in the transfer window. We have 63 million, which in theory isn't that much, but if I sell some dead weight, I'm sure that we'll be able to have plenty of financial. We have 400 million in the bank, but the board isn't giving me that. We'll see what we do with this. Stay tuned. Hey, we are back with the Tottenham Save Season 2. Let's get into the transfer window because there was an exciting one. As you can see, we sold 422 million worth of players. Absolutely disgusting. As you see, Al Hilal, Newcastle. Most of them going to Saudi clubs. Yeah. We got Al Nasser. Song went to Al Nasser. To be honest, did play well for us last season, but I couldn't turn down 100 million for a 30-year-old, 31-year-old. I know you guys love this guy probably, but yeah. Then we sold to Charlatan, 60 million. Also another player I didn't really rate. Emerson Royale, obviously, didn't really rate him that much. 55. Oliver Skip, 50 million, completely finessed Southampton. This guy we sold for 40 million. I just feel like we had so many options in the team that were like older and really not necessary. Well, this guy 40 million and he's a surplus. Wow, for 7 million. So Eric Dyer to Newcastle. They already so don't want him anymore. Joe Rodon, he's very highly either. Chapelle, this guy here, not a good player either. So Ben Davids, who's the only player that I was kind of like thinking about keeping. And we loaned out some Anna Solomon and Spence. Hopefully, but there's an optional fee, so hopefully they get the boat. First, we also sold Brian Joe for 21 million. But our first signing was Ronnie. Great player, honestly. He's shocking in this game still. Absolutely beautiful player. Then we bought defenders. We started with Osame Diamond. Great player. Just 60 million. Great player. Savio. I bought this guy on my previous rebuild. He's just such a good winger, and I bought him for so cheap. And I bought Ivan Fresneda as well, but he is on loan. Back. Is he starting for them? He is playing real. He's a good player. Kareem, who is one of our strikers that we bought in to replace Richarlison. I think he's really good. 34 games, 12 goals, 7 assists. So obviously playing really well. He's 21 still. We bought Kableb Oli, another centre back, but he's very good as well. And bought him for 15 million, so I'm happy. Also, we need to have some stronger backup options. When we bought Vanderson to play on the right instead of Pedro Porro, I just think Pedro Porro wasn't cutting it, and he's really good all around it there. And then got Gabriel Barbosa later on the transfer window. I saw this guy come up and he was 16 million. I'll take it. 16 million for a quality striker. I'll take that every day of the week. And then we bought Ryan Cherky as well. It was really not worth much money. He's 10 million I bought him for. He's a quality player. I don't know why he's so poorly starred, because to me he's a great player. My squad just don't know. He's playing bad. Leon are sucking right now. Yeah. Bunch of players left. The tactic. This was a tactic. We changed it up. We played advanced playmaker, Mizal on attack, just play winger, pressing forward. The rest are kind of the same. My best 11 is Vanderson, Romero, Diomande, Van de Van, go left, Bissouma, Madison, Predator, MateusG goes on the left. So Savio is not even a starter. Yeah, let's see how we did. Remember, we're in the Conference League, so I want to have at least qualified for Europe through either winning the Conference League or getting into the top 5, I think. Let's see. 6th place, winner of the Europa League, Conference League. That's what I wanted. Happy with this. Let's see our journey. We actually had the qualify. We had to the 4th round. Strange. We finished in 7th. We won 4 games. We lost 2 games. Valencia and Hoffenheim. We're watching the Valencia series. Shout out to them. 16 goals. Kareem here. Great player. What's the record? Most goals. Most goals. So 16. He set the new record. This guy. Wow. Maybe next time around we can do better. So we go straight to round 16 where we faced a League 1 team. And we went to the quarterfinal where we beat certain Bundesliga team. And we went to the semis where we got revenge on Valencia. And then the finals we beat Hoffenheim, who also were a team that we got revenge on. We lost to both of them, yep. Lost to both of them and we bounced back and beat them. Finishing in 6th as well, 69 points, pretty solid. The only teams ahead of me are really the big teams. Disappointed about 3rd rounds knockout here, but overall, very happy. Premier League, we don't see any of our players, but we know that we have some quality. So 29 goals from Kareem Conte. James Maddison, 21-15. Ronnie, the signing of the season, probably 16-13. Kareem is actually the signing of the season. Wow. I know we have Zeski, 15-6. 11 won by Barbosa. Solid season, I will say. Most of our signings came off the ground running. Are any of them unhappy? Pedro Porro wants to leave. Caleb also wants to leave, and Barbosa is a bit unhappy. And Sar, who he's a great player, so I might try and keep him. But obviously, we still have a bunch of money. We have 121 million. I mean, if you look at our transfer window, they probably didn't even give us money. They probably took money from me. I had 200 million here. They took 80 million. The board just snagged up 80 million. But happy so far. We won a title, so that's one outcome. Second outcome, obviously, this is the 2nd season, so we won a trophy. We are not consistently in the top 4. I kind of want top 4 next season, or I want to win Europa League or have a good run. FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, but let's see what happens. Let's get into the 3rd season. Not 1, not 2, 3 players in the signing of the season. Bryce Savio, I thought in Konate. 12 goals, 7 assists. Very weird, but get in. We are back with the 3rd season of the Tottenham. We cured the Tottenham disease by getting a trophy, but let's go into the transfer window first. Didn't really make too many transfers. I bought a new goal. I bought a defender. Really good potential. 19-year-old. Good jumping reach. Won't play for me. I'll probably loan him out. Bought Tonas. He's just a good midfielder. Young. He can also play up front and in the wing if necessary. So he hasn't played a game for me, so a bit upset. We sold Vicario for 78 million, Brendan Johnson for 25 million, too big. Then I had to sign a goalkeeper. But the thing is, I signed Valencia goalkeeper. The problem was he got injured for 2 months at the start of the season. So I had to I also bought Oscar. That's another signing. Getting confused. Yeah, we also bought Oscar in as a midfielder option. He will eventually take over the advanced playmaker role from Maddison when Maddison old, and the other one is a replacement for the other guy by playing Mizala. He can also play striker. But I bought this goalkeeper. He was going to be my first choice goalkeeper. He got injured for 2 months, so I had to bring in Lucas Perry. This guy was quite cheap, 17 million. He's already wanted by a Saudi team, and I also bought this young 19-year-old who, amazing player, played 4 games for me. He was on loan when I bought him. I kept him there, and then he must come back and play the game. So happy overall with the transfers. Let's see how we did in the competitions, though. 7th place. We won the Europa League and we won the FA Cup. Get in. Awesome stuff. 69 points as well, so higher than last time. We were literally 1 game off 4th place. Let's go through the Europa League first. Buzzing about that. We finished in 9th. We won 5 games and we finished in 9th. That is crazy. We lost 1 game when we finished in 9th. Wow, shocking. So we had to go through the playoff where we faced Bodo. We completely stomped them. Then we played Porto. Porto are a good team, and we nearly got knocked out there. Managed to just scrape it. Then we beat Fenerbahce 2-1. Then we beat Atletico Club, which beat us. And then we beat Atalanta in the final. Super buzzing. Who scored the goals? Porro and Bonate scored. They scored a 94th. Who actually started for this game? So, the young guy was starting a final. That is impressive. Super happy. Winning FA Cup as well. Let's look into the FA Cup. So 3rd round is where we entered. We beat Chesterfield. 4th round we beat Burnley. 5th round we beat Luton on extra time. And then we beat Nottingham Forest, West Ham, and then we beat Man City. Pretty easy road to the finals, if I will say so myself. We scored a 94th minute winner. That is amazing, by Barbosa as well, who doesn't seem to be a starter. He seems to be a guy who comes off the bench, plays. But let's go into the stats. We have Bonate, 43 games, 26 goals. Very impressed. Troy also having a good loan, so I might be able to sell him for quite a bit of money. Kulusevski for 12 goals, 11 assists. Ronnie, 11-12. Madison, 11-8. Barbosa, he scores. The thing is, he scores when he comes on. 9 appearances, 10 goals. Oscar, 32 appearances, 22 off the bench, 8 goals, 6 assists. Tommaso, 8 and 3. Our team is in good condition here. Everyone as well, morale is pretty good. So everyone's happy. Everyone's kind of getting each other. The only person who is alienated is our goalkeeper. So I guess what happened is he prefers the other goalkeeper. Scar is also not been playing very much for 2 seasons in a row, so it might be a case of me selling him, even though he's a stunning player, I will say. But I'm super happy, honestly. Couldn't be happier. 2 trophies and being so close in the league. Like, let's look at past positions, because at one point we were first for a few matches at the beginning. We were in 6th, but we were always close. We had a good end to the season as well. May was an insane month of just winning every single game. Played the FA Cup, and 4 days later play the Europa League and win. Beautiful. Super pleased. Yeah, let's do another. I don't know what to strengthen on the team. That's the problem. Like, I think the team is so good at this point, but I don't really know what to strengthen. But yeah, I'll simulate another season just to see how we would do in the Champions League, and with a few more tweaks. I know this was going to be a free season thing, but it's been a really good campaign with Tottenham. So let's see what we do in the 4th and bonus season. Guys, we are back. Still the manager of Tottenham. This transfer window, we didn't really do much. Sold some dead wood, really. 37 million, 20 mil for Scar, 10 million for that guy, this guy. Those that I didn't really want to use. I know. Azan, great. Is all on attack, just long-term option. And then I've also bought this guy. He doesn't actually have work permit, so but I started relating. So I should probably apply for a work permit. But if I can't get him a work permit, good player. Season. Those are all the transfers that I made. Yep. I showed that one, didn't I? Yeah. So yeah, more midfielders, but we took out some midfielders, some wingers, so these are some options. Let's see. We did. Winner of the Super Cup, 5th place, 3rd round, 4th round, round of 16. Solid. We won the return leg, but we lost the first leg. So we beat them at home, but we lost away from them. We actually clattered them this game. Probably should. Overall, happy days. I feel like we improved every single season. 20 goals for Konate. So, there. I feel like every season we went up in the points. We won Super Cup. I mean, don't know if that really counts. We played Chelsea, so maybe it counts. But we lost the Community Shield round. Man City really, Manchester teams really did us in it. Damn, they beat us here, beat us here. Manchester teams got us good, but overall I'm happy. Like, mid games that we actually. Overall happy with the rebuild. I think we went to round 16 Champions League. I mean, if we didn't get this like UK team versus UK team, I think we would have made it further. We did reach and kill there. I actually think that we could have gone further and we didn't get Man City. Any other team apart from like Arsenal, Liverpool, obviously, probably would have had a real chance there. Because in the league stage we finish up there. We lost to Liverpool, Madrid, drew Barcelona, the team that won the league, on everything. So overall, decent. Let's look at some stats. Be on our way. Be happy actually. Nate 20. Versus 17. Madison 14. 17 is a ski. Whereas new signing 11 goals, 6 assists off the overall. And if you guys are happy, 60 million, have a decent weight. You guys got a team, probably a team that is capable of winning Premier League in a few seasons. Just make some additions. But yeah, let me know if you get on with it. Watching, and we'll see you in the next video.